out of the line as the racing continues. Austin Dillon up front. They shifted him
It's
out.
going to be a big one.
And now around goes the 3 in front of the pack. They're all collected. The 11 with damage, the 22 as well.
Big right here.
Smoke rolling out of the cars that even cleared this incident. They shuffled out the 11 of Denny Hamlin, and then while trying to regroup, the 3 of Austin Dillon gets around.
And there's nowhere for anybody to go.
Your family.
You're seeing it live.
Hey.
There's your winner.
He's being told right now.
Getting ready to go.
Justin Haley has won his first ever Monster Energy Cup Series race.
That was awesome, man. You know, I mean,
I didn't do anything. It's
I didn't do anything is right. What is going on, guys? Dustin here with another NASCAR Diecast review and a first for 2020, the new decade. I'm sorry I didn't get a new video out at all this month, but I hope this really makes up for the lost time. So today we are taking a look at, well, you probably saw the intro, our first ever Justin Haley diecast. Not only it's also a race win, but it's also a first win as well as a rookie. It's the number 77 Fraternal Order of the Eagles / Coke Sugar Free 400 race win from Daytona International Speedway. Inside you get this race info card, the race sticker, and also this Lionel garage. Well, you know, from now on, I'm not showing these anymore. It's starting to become irrelevant now. So, on this card, Justin Haley, Coke Zero Sugar 400 champion, Daytona Beach, Florida, July 7th, 2019. Well, it was his lucky day. Race took 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 56 seconds. Started way in the back, 34th. Total laps were 127. There were six cautions for 25 laps. Some of them were just wrecks or rain, weather related. There were 14 different leaders, and Haley only led one lap. And margin of victory was under caution. Excuse me, not margin of caution, just margin of victory. Now, Justin Haley, 20 years old, became first-time Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series winner with some assistance from Mother Nature in the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona International Speedway. Driving the number 77 Fraternal Order of the Eagles, or FoE, Chevy Camaro ZL1 for Spire Motorsports. This is also the first time we ever get to review a Spire Motorsports diecast. Haley avoided a multi-car crash late in the race, and then found himself in the right place at the right time as he took the lead just as storms rolled through the Daytona area. Well, it was like this. He was right behind Kurt Busch. Pits was open. Kurt went down pit road, so did everybody else. And Kurt looked over and thought, was there a black and yellow car? And they told him, yeah, he's out front now. Kurt Busch had to be screaming his head off like crazy. And I want to, but I don't want to get demonetized for it. And it was a good thing, too, because once he has the lead, lightning struck near the track and had to red flag the race. And after a red flag, after hours of conditions, and since weather conditions did not improve, NASCAR officials said, end it. Justin Haley is your race winner. In his third start and Spire's first win in their maiden season. Since he was accepting points for the Xfinity Series, he would not be eligible for the 2019 playoffs. Haley started at Talladega, and unfortunately he got involved in a wreck that just ended his race. But the good news is, Colleague Racing announced that Justin Haley will drive for the team in the number 16 machine. It's going to be the first time in history we're going to be able to see the number 16 back out on the track. The last driver that drove it was Greg Biffle. That was a long, long time ago. And yes, I do remember, older names, older drivers. So let's take a look at this car. So many people know. So many of you have been asking yourselves, what is the Fraternal Order of the Eagles? Well, I've never heard of them myself until I got this car. It's actually an international fraternal organization that was founded on February 6th of 1898 in Seattle, Washington by a group of 6 theater owners, including John Court, brothers John W. and Tim J. Considine, Harry Levitt, who also later joined the Loyal Order of the Moose, Mose Goldsmith, and Arthur Williams. They originally made up of those engaged in one way or another in performing arts, so they grew and claimed credit to establishing the Mother's Day holiday in the United States, as well as the impetus for Social Security in the United States. Their lodges will be known as called Aries. So it's the first time I ever heard of them. So on here you got the FoE with the eagle and the Fraternal Order of the Eagles. Now you may notice that this hood is actually has that carbon fiber texture and then the black. And you can actually see it very well on camera too. Also got the hood pins here, and before I forget, here's the front end of the car. You got Spire Motorsports, ZL1, and the 77. This is actually the first time you ever actually got to see a 77 car go to Victory Lane. And you also got all the black and yellow that's on here, all the stripings. You got the Monster Energy banner, 77. You also got the hatch as well, which is actually mandated on all stock cars if they're racing super speedways. You also got the roof flaps, the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, Justin Haley's name on the back. Looks like a championmachinery.com. Looks like. And on the side, and I'm sorry that this light is... I'm going to have to kill it right. Alright, I had to kill that. Had to kill it, so kill that light. And here's the side. You got the NASCAR salute that's up on top of the A pillar. Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. By the way, it's actually going to be called NASCAR Cup Series, since Monster Energy did not renew their sponsorship, so we'll be able to see. But I'll tell you one thing, Monster Energy renewed their sponsorship with Kurt Busch, but not as the title name, the premier title name. Got Goodyear, Mog, going back out Mobile 1, Lincoln Motors, Mechanics Wear. Got FoE. On here, you got Low Center, Formula One imports. On the back, we have ZL1. We got the Camaro, 77 Chevy. You also got the rookie stripes as well, so that's really cool. That's what really stands out the most on this car is the rookie stripes, being a first win. There's actually a little bit of detailing, since this car really didn't see a whole lot, being out front. It's just only one lap, and he was done, and the race got called off. Yeah, underneath is just a plastic molded chassis, which I really think that Lionel needs to go back to the plastic chassis. Actually, pretty well. Actually, the working chassis, not blown mold plastic. Man, I did have this hood open once. Now, some of you are probably asking, didn't Justin Haley win at Daytona before? I can't recall if he did. Well, he almost did. That win got taken away from him. So, here's actually the engine. And the Chevy bow tie emblem, if the background light can cooperate. And there it is. So yes, Justin Haley almost did one at Daytona, but that was the Xfinity. He was racing for GMS Racing. There were 3 laps to go, and final lap, they were coming back to the start and finish line. He was third, right behind Elliott Sadler and Kyle Larson. So basically, he got a huge run. Both Larson and Sadler were up high. Haley unexpectedly went down below where the double yellow lines are, and for NASCAR's ruling for double yellow lines for super speedways, you cannot go below the yellow lines unless if you're forced down there. So this was basically the Brendan Poole situation years ago. Brendan Poole got forced down by Elliott Sadler before the caution came out. Ruling was that Brendan Poole won, but he went below the double yellow lines, and everybody knows that he was forced down there. And other than that, NASCAR said, "Sorry, Elliott Sadler's your winner, and deal with it." Fans like, "But Elliott Sadler is your winner, deal with it." And also a little more history about the Fraternal Order of the Eagles. I did mention this. They did introduce Mother's Day. There was a team captain or coach for the Notre Dame football named Frank E. Herring. He leveraged his connection, organized his members to promote the holiday. In 1914, legislation in the United States Congress requested a presidential proclamation that the second day in May as Mother's Day. This was actually encouraged by Anna Marie Jarvis, which is the daughter of Ann Jarvis, who continued her mother's work in crusading for a U.S. Memorial Day for mothers. And President Woodrow Wilson signed the proclamation, and every second May is Mother's Day. Actually, the first was seen on May 10th of 1914. So today, basically, if it's going to be May right now. Oh, look at that. May 10th, 106 years ago, it was first celebrated. So there's a little bit of history about that. So the FoE, real good organization, and real good fraternal for organizing Mother's Day. If y'all actually like this video, leave a like, leave a comment down, and hopefully I get some more diecast cars in. I actually do have some more race wins coming in, and if you actually do want me to, re-upload some of my older race wins with the intro race of the race that they won, let me know down in the comments. I think I got a lot that I can do. So, anyway, my name's Dustin, and I will see you guys later.